Okay, it's your boy Mr. Rocket, and I'll be showing you how I use 1000 naira to prepare good veggie noodles. So I went into the garden and I was cutting green vegetable. Some people they call it green over here in Nigeria where I'm situated. Then I now moved over and got me some spring onions from the garden. So literally I got this out of my waste onions, then I planted them. So at the top is spring onions and at the bottom is onions. So I washed them real good with salt and lime. Then I now chopped the green together with the spring onions. And mind you, I just bought 2 packs of what they call, is it tummy? That's one is 250. I bought egg for 200. Then I now bought bread 250. Every other thing like the pepper you're seeing here, the yellow, habanero, the red and the green, I got it from the garden with the onion. So at that point I now remember that the pepper was so hot, so I had to select a few seeds of different flavors so that the indomie will be filled with flavors. Then you watch how I cut my onions. The top, you see that very part I cut over there, you don't throw it away because that's what you use to propagate a full blown onions, both the top and the bottom. So I just keep them, soak them in water for a couple of days. When they start sprouting, then I can plant them. So I chop up my onions into sizable bits into this my crusher so I can crush it together with my flavorful onions and pepper. So at this point I'm going to crush it real good. Everything is going to come out smashed together. And mind you, there are like 3 different species of pepper here. We have the green, the yellow and the red. So after that I just get me some water from my GP tank. It's borehole water, so it's fresh and clean. Once I have enough water in my pan, then I'm heading straight to the fire. So over here is the garden. It's all about nature and organic food. So I'm using firewood. I don't think I'll be filling my gas cylinder anytime soon because I seem to have a lot of firewood, and I love cooking with firewood because the flavor is seemingly different from using gas. So it's all natural. The smoke and everything is nice. So when the water is hot, I'll just put in my 2 packs of tummy that I got for 500 naira, 250 each. So once I put it in, I cover the pan. I'll just allow it to boil a bit because this first water I'm using to parboil these noodles, I'm going to change it to take out the starch. So once it's boiled, I think it's medium soft, I'll just take out the water and sift it and make sure everything goes out. I don't need that water, it's filled with starch. Then I can now put fresh water into the pan. Then I now go in with my tummy. So let's see how it goes. I think the tummy is in the pan right now. I can add water. You don't want to be putting too much water at this stage, if not your noodles is going to be too soft. But I'm going to use the spices that came with the noodles. I'm not going to use anything extra besides my veggies, my pepper and onion with the spring onion. So you can see all that goodness, all the color right inside the pan. Why I added water and no oil is because I wanted the pepper to steam very well because it's kind of hot. It has that ginger garlic flavor, especially the yellow one, all in one. So when I mix it and everything seems to gel, I just go in with my spring onions and my vegetable. I'm not going to mix it just yet. I just put it at the top, then cover it, allow it to steam for like 3 minutes. I think when the veggies are pre-cooked, you don't want them to be soft. I think it's ready now. Then I can stir everything together to have a good mix. Then once that's done, I think the last thing I'm going to be putting is the egg, which I bought for 200 naira where I am. So I will just be boiling the egg, but this time without the shell. So I'll crack it, put it on top of the noodles, but I'm not going to stir because I don't want the egg and the yolk all around it. I just want it situated in one place. So once it's there inside the pan, I think I'm done. My work is done. Now to chop now remain. So I'm just going to cover it and allow everything to cook for about 3 minutes. It cooks very fast without the shell. So look at how it's coming out. See, so beautiful, all the colors, the flavor, you can see the aroma, which is something you can perceive from wherever you are. You understand what I'm talking about. The yellow pepper alone gives me this kind of ginger garlic flavor at the same time. So at this point it's ready. I'm just going to take it in and pair it with my bread that I bought for 250 naira, and I won't be drinking anything. I already had oranges prior to this time, so I'm going to use water after eating this one to digest it. So my food is ready. You can all come and join me. So you can also tell me where you're watching from so I can send you a hug in my next video. So let me taste my good work. Whoa, if you're a fan of Tom and Jerry, you understand why I don't fold the noodles round the fork. I just want to drag it all into my throat, and yummy. I think this is very satisfying. So if you like what I'm doing and you love my content, you can click share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.